Hi guys, welcome to another episode of my vlog. I know it's been a minute and I promise I'm going to change. You know the way they say circumstances beyond my control in a way. That's exactly what happened, but seriously though, I promise to be more consistent with my videos so that I can keep you guys entertained. But anyways, today I'm going to be reviewing guess Girls Trip. So I went to see like I think it was about a week ago. I went to one of my girlfriends and it was amazing. I pretty much laughed almost throughout the movie. Oh, I'm not even going to spoil it. Let me just jump straight into it. So the movie is about 4 college friends that obviously they were not staying together, obviously, because college had finished. They had their different lives, they were at their families, and one of them who I will talk about much later while I'm discussing the movie, one of them decided it was a good idea to invite 3 friends over because she was the keynote speaker at the New Orleans Black Essence Feast, and then she thought it was a good idea to invite her friends over and then just catch up. It's been a while, let's just discuss and see what happens, that type of stuff. And throughout the course of the movie we get to find out if that was a good idea or not. So that was pretty much what the movie was about. I'm not going to go into details so that I won't spoil it for you, but let me talk about the character. So there were 4 of them. The first person was Queen Latifah, who has looks really awesome now. I think she really does look awesome, not like she did before, but much more awesome. Anyway, so she was Sasha in the movie. Jada Pinkett Smith, who was Lisa, Tiffany Haddish, who was Dina, and Regina Hall, who was Ryan. So I'm just going to pick it up from Ryan. Ryan was, if I do say so, the richest of the 4 of them. She had written a book. She and her husband were in the limelight. They were like this power couple. Sasha was the brokest. She was a journalist turned gossip blogger, and so she didn't have so much money and all of that kind of stuff. Lisa was a doctor. She was not married and she had 2 kids. She in the movie got to see that she still lived with her mom and everything. So and then the last was Dina, who was my favorite character. I feel like everyone has that friend that she doesn't send anybody. She says it as it is. She just, she pretty much goes anywhere and, barrages if there's anything like that. She's that friend that when you're taking out, you tell her, behave yourself. You can't come and display good behavior in this place. Hey, just do prim and proper. Exactly. She was the most hilarious of the bunch. It was no filter, pretty much. Whatever she thought about, that was what she said, and it was really hilarious. Lisa on her own was, I feel like she was the most conservative of the 4 of them. She had 2 kids, so she typically had that mothering instinct, and you could see it. She portrayed it throughout the movie, but towards the end she seemed to loosen up. Ryan on the other hand was, I feel like she was the one who she had a lot of money, but I feel like she lived a fake life. For me, there were a few things, obviously. That's why I'm reviewing it. There were a few things that stood out for me in the movie. I would like to call them themes. So the very first for me was friendship. Obviously they've been friends for a while. They had lost touch. They fought, but the message I think I got was, friendship triumphs all at the end of the day. Like, if you guys are really true friends, you probably might fight, drift apart, but life just still usually helps in bringing the friendship back together. And I feel like that's what I saw when I watched that movie. The second one that stood out for me was honesty. So like I said earlier, I said Ryan lived like a fake life. But because of the type of friends she had, she was grounded. They had always told themselves the truth. Even when she discovered her husband was not who he was, I don't want to spoil that, she was still going to live in that life, like she was going to live and pretend everything was fine. But the support of her friends, like, we are not like this, we are honest people. It made her, come out, tell herself the truth, and I feel like it liberated all of them in the end. So before I wrap up, I'm going to talk about what I thought were not the two good things about the movie. So the very first for me was the language. I feel like they should have toned it down a little bit. But then again, I feel like that was the purpose, comedy. It was supposed to crack everybody up. I feel like you might not really have understood the gravity of the things they were trying to portray. That sort of language wasn't put there. So I feel like that's excusable. If you haven't figured, it's a chick flick. I feel like there were some scenes there that were too predictable. The way someone will meet someone, they'll fall in love, they'll live happily ever. No, that's not what happened. But there was a particular part there, I think a part where Ryan's husband came to apologize to her. I could predict that she wasn't going to break up with him then, and if she ended up breaking up with him, it was going to be in public. Sorry, I've said that. And that was what happened. I feel like there should have been a little twist to that, because at the beginning, the storyline that was portrayed to us was that of she and her husband being the power couple, and at the end of the day, she got this deal without her husband. At the beginning of the movie, they were trying to get this deal together as a couple. So I feel like, I don't know, I just feel that part was just, it was a bit predictable. But anyway, apart from that, it was good. It's not all bad news. I'm not yet all for the bad news. I'm going to say the things I liked about the movie. So for me, it was extremely funny. Like I said before, Dina was the funniest character of the four of them, and almost all the funny scenes were woven around her, and it was really funny. So I thumbs up for that one. And I can assure you that when you go and see it, you'll be thoroughly entertained. The people that saw the movie with me, we were all literally laughing out loud at the cinema, and I think they nailed that. That part was really, really good. So that'll be all for now. As usual, short reviews and straight to the point, and that's it. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my next vlog.